Our first vote of thanks goes to Mr. Lawrence for his inspiring words. Evidently, Mr. Lawrence is a true testament to Hill House School, and Joe and I wish you continued success in all that you did.
You are a true role model to the students here today, and to quote one of your book titles, you have done a great job in upholding the legacy of our school. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm the youngest of 3 brothers to attend Hill House. One got the brains, one got the brawn, I got both. Seriously though, it is fair to say that being a younger sibling has its pros and cons. On the negative side, there were 2 older, strapping lads eager to assert their size over their little brother. And let me tell you, they got away with a lot more than I did. However, being the youngest has its moments in the sun every now and then. I like to think I get all the attention. I got the front seat in the car on special occasions. And I got to see my brothers grow up and thrive in Hill House School. In fact, I feel completely connected to Hill House, as I've been doing the school run with my mum even before I was born. Back in those days, the school had a tagline, which was, "Let us discover and develop your child's gift." So I sat there, speech day after speech day, seeing prize after prize and achievement after achievement. I remember thinking that I just couldn't find my gift. I wondered if I even had one at all. My brothers were natural sportsmen, and I saw them achieve success across the board. And still this question racked my brain. What is my gift? And there it was, the light bulb moment. If one man was going to find my gift, it was going to be this one. The oldest, the wisest, the most respected. A man whose name rang across the streets of Rotherham. A man in the utmost peak of physical fitness. Every man feared him, and every man wanted to beat him. I'm of course talking about the Kestrel, the captain, Mr. Keyworth. And so I approached Saint Keyworth, the David and Goliath moment, if you will, and searched for my gift on the football field. I remember it vividly, that C-team game. My crowning moment to burst through the ranks and find my gift on the football field. And so the ball was stopped dead in front of me. A free kick with my name on it. A sure strike away from the Kestrel's approval. I approached that football with strong intent in my heart and ice running through my veins, and swung mightily with my right boot. My foot swung in a graceful arc and entirely missed the ball. Sent me spiraling into a wild pirouette, which ended with me flat on my back. I was a case that even the Kestrel could not conquer. No gift to be found there. So the search continued. I decided to find something a little more my speed. One day I heard music and wandered into the guitar room to be greeted by the watchful eye of the inspirational Mrs. Bogman. That for me was where it clicked, and I finally found my gift. A gift that has been developed by this school, and one I'm hoping will be a lasting career. Achieving this gave me the confidence to revisit sport in the swimming pool, which allowed me to get fit and return to the PE office to be greeted by the rugby staff. They were desperate enough to find a place for me within their ranks. Mr. Keyworth, however, will tell you with a heavy heart that my football skills never did improve. However, the search for my gift tells me 2 things. The first being that if you feel you're still searching for your gift, keep looking and putting in 100% effort. You will excel. Secondly, ask for help. Everyone is here to help you in your search, from senior management to the music, arts and academic staff, and even the sports staff. Our vote of thanks goes to you, the staff, and all those who support the school. Cooks, caretakers, secretaries, and all music, drama and sports staff who can consider the achievements of many successful students as their own. Thank you for your help. We are all products of your patience and belief, and will be eternally grateful.
appreciate all that I've gained from my time at school. There have been moments of success, but also moments of failure along the way. Coming to the end of 15 years at Hill House, Joe and I hope that our year group have at least learned a few things. So we asked them, and here is some of the advice that they would give their younger peers. Appreciate all of the school holidays and the free meals.
Take advantage of as many of the opportunities that you can that school offers, and kindness is important.
Bad things don't last forever, so let go of them. But neither do good things, so hold on to them.
Soak up all of the information you can, because knowledge is power.
Do not touch the Mr. Whippy machine without permission.
School days are the best days of your life.
Look after your sports kit. There is no smell on earth as powerful as the stench of the lost property man.
And your friendships are the most valuable thing that you own.
After completing our L-Levels exams last month, a feeling that had evaded most of us for several weeks finally reappeared. That feeling was happiness. Happy that our time was our own again. Happy that we had an end to the pressure of revision. And happy that we were free to enjoy what my mum assures me would be the best summer of your life. It occurred to me that feeling happy is a wonderful and light-hearted feeling, and something that I would like to have as much of as I can in life. So I sat and thought about someone I know who is incessantly happy and how they live their life. She doesn't have Facebook to see what others are doing, or Instagram to compete on her number of likes. All of her experiences come from the real world and the people around her. She's an explorer and adventurer every single day. She treats everyone she meets as a potential new friend. She seeks out the people that love and nurture her the most and spends as much time with them as she can. She wants things for herself and does not question if she is deserving of them. She never restricts how much she eats and will exercise every day and move her body whenever she can. She nourishes herself with enough sleep and relaxation, and most of all, she lives in the moment and not through a lens. That someone is my 4-year-old Boston Terrier, Tilly. In a world of social media, quick fixes, instant gratification and stress, it is rare to find any human like this, and I propose we should all remember to be a bit more dog. Go to a concert and don't film it. Turn your phone off for a few hours and spend time with the people you love and who love you. Exercise often, but do it because of the feeling it gives you, and not because you want to look good on holiday. Don't judge others, but also don't worry about what others think of you. Post a picture on Instagram because it makes you smile, not so you can sit and count likes. And most importantly of all, appreciate your family. Because as I'm starting to realise, moving out is a lot closer than it seems, and the things that may seem annoying now, I'm sure I will miss in the future. I couldn't be more grateful to my parents for everything they do. They support me with every random new hobby I want to start, like playing the harp, and then support me when I realise that that is a lot more difficult than I first anticipated. Before I could drive, they would take me all over without complaint and give me level-headed advice at times where I felt like my life was literally going to fall apart. I thank my parents for allowing me to have the optimism to believe that I'm able to achieve anything that I set my sights on, which has led me to have incredibly high aspirations that you could say have brought me to this stage today. I'll miss you and my brother and my Hill House friends immensely when I go to Newcastle. Yes, Dad, I am still going to Newcastle. Because although I will miss you, I don't want to go to Sheffield and run the risk of you turning up unannounced every Sunday morning. Although I am sure I will look forward to coming home, like football is this weekend. Joe and I, and I'm sure all of our peers, would like to thank our families and guardians for giving us every opportunity in life to succeed. Our final vote of thanks goes to a vital component in our development, our friends. Throughout the years at Hill House, we have developed strong relationships with those around us and created memories that will last a lifetime. We are thankful for the variety of friends that we have here. We share the form rooms with incredibly talented actors, singers, debaters, sportsmen, comedians, and academics who also display ambition and determination. This determination has been especially exhibited by Emma Marsh, who despite adversity this year has been resilient and a true credit to herself in an already incredibly difficult year, and we are in awe of your endurance.
There is also another standout character we agree has always been a friend to everyone. This person is honest and trustworthy and not afraid to be themselves. They will always brighten a dull day. They are involved throughout school life and are respected and admired by pupils and teachers alike. They are an asset on the sports field and have been with us since nursery. It's not you, Mr. Keyworth, by the way. Sienna and I both feel that we could go to this person with any difficulty and be in the right hands, and you will always hear his distinctive laugh before you see him.
And so this year it gives us great pleasure to award the Friendship Cup to Ruth Emery.
Before we finish, as we have already mentioned, Sienna and I received everything we could have asked for in our time at Hull House, and I believe it's about time I gave something back. Before I go on to that, a little backstory is needed. Those of you that know me well will realise that my fashion sense could never be described as understated, and I always try to be a little different. The sixth form dress code, therefore, had me a little stumped, with scope only to express myself through my choice of tie on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so, I took a bit of a liking to the odd paisley tie. The funkier the better is the mantra. Luckily, for me, the tie seemed to go down quite well in all eyes, except one. Unfortunately, Mr. Holland did not share my vision. And a barrage of comments like, "Are you sure about that one?" or the rather satirical, "Did you get dressed in the dark this morning?" became commonplace when I visited the cook shop. So, while writing this speech and highlighting all the things you've taught me, Mr. Holland, I think that a lesson from me could be in order. And so, with the thanks of a little online shopping and in an effort to enhance your sartorial elegance, I would love it if you would accept the somewhat bland paisley tie as a token of my appreciation.
No matter what accomplishments you make, somebody helped you.
Sienna and I wish you a great summer and thank you for listening.